30's taken off. So you would lend your car to a guy that you don't even know his name?
I just called the one time, but I haven't heard from him. I haven't seen him.
What began as a routine traffic stop quickly escalated into a dangerous situation. As an officer approached the vehicle, the driver suddenly sped away, forcing police to pursue. Hours later, investigators located the car, while a separate investigation raised questions about who had been driving it. This incident would lead to a wider investigation.
Hi, I'm Officer Fogeltons, Monona Police. The reason I stopped you is speeding. Speed limit on Monona Drive is 30. I had you on radar at 52. Any reason you're going so fast? Or? Okay. All right, do you have a driver's license I can take a look at? That's fine. 30's taken off. We're westbound now. He almost hit me when he took off. He's exiting onto Broadway. Exiting onto Broadway. Going north. North. Piece of shit.
Do you have any updates?
No, I lost him. He took the off-ramp to Broadway, headed north, high speed. I lost him as he went around the corner from Quick Trip here. Still looking. So it'd be a male, Hispanic, curly hair, facial hair. I'm still checking the area.
Over 11, put me in the area.
Affirm that was the vehicle, but not the driver. Can you give WPS a call, see if they've got anything on their cameras? I'd have been a couple seconds behind lights and siren.
Police documented a report involving the vehicle later that same day and continued reviewing the incident. The following day, 2 women were asked to come to the station as part of the ongoing investigation.
All right, so what's up with the car?
I just want it back.
Okay, well, so we've been through a lot of these kind of cases, so I just need you to be honest with me, okay?
Yeah.
So, what's the circumstances? What happened?
I just bought the car Friday.
Okay.
My friend, like a distant friend, I think he called me off of like a texting app and asked like, hey, like I need to borrow your car to go up to Madison for a job. I'm like, okay, sure. He said he was gonna pay me for it, and my car payment went up like $200. So I'm like, okay, sure. I told him he has to be back by the time I get home from work at 2. I work 6 to 2. He dropped me off. He takes my car. I'm at work, whatever. And towards the end of my shift, I checked to see if like the car is on the way home, because I have like a car tracking app, and it's not. It's up here. So I'm like, something's not right. So I tried like calling the number that he called me off of, and it like nothing happened. So I'm like, well, I don't know what to do. I call my mom, pick me up from work. I asked my aunt to bring me up here to get my car, and I see it. We pull up to whatever this thing is, and it looks like a construction site to me. So I was like, this does not seem
On that
right.
Highway CD or whatever?
Yeah, so I was like, I don't know what this is. Like, maybe the app is off, maybe it's parked around this area. So we drove up the road a little bit. We're looking in like parking lots and everything. And I'm like, it's gone. Like, I don't know where it is. It's gone. I don't know what to do. So that's when I called the cops, and I was like, my car's been stolen. I'm not sure where it is. And then they showed up. They ran everything, asking me like if I'm the one who was driving my car earlier this morning. I was like, no, I don't even live here. Like, I'm coming from an hour away. And so they're running it. They're telling me it was involved in an incident. They wouldn't really go into detail, and now it's been towed and I can't get it back. I'm like, okay.
Okay.
So I They gave me the number for here. I called here right away this morning, and they said I needed to talk to an officer. So I came as soon as I could get somebody to take me.
All right. So what's your friend's name?
I know he goes by Low Bro. Sometimes people call him like a name that starts with an A, like Angel, or
But you don't actually know his real name?
I don't know his real name, but I know like it starts with an A.
Okay. So, and this is like a brand new car? I mean, it's a 2022.
Yeah.
Okay. So you would lend your car to a guy that you don't even know his name?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm bad at saying no. I just wanted to help out. He said.
And how do you know this guy?
I met him a few years ago, like at a party. We've seen each other like every once in a while at like parties, and like that's it. We don't like talk that much. But he offered to like pay me, so I'm like, okay, like I could use the money.
How much was he going to pay you?
$200 to $300. I don't remember exactly.
Okay. Where did he pick the car up at?
He met me at my house. He dropped me
Okay.
off at work. And that's why I said it was taken from my house, because I don't know, like where else would I say it was taken from?
Okay. And that was so yesterday morning then?
Yesterday morning.
You said like at 8 or something? And how do you usually get a hold of this guy?
I would never really get a hold of him.
Or how did he get a hold of you?
I'm thinking he got my number from somebody that like he knows that I know, but I don't even know 100%.
So then how did he message you? Text, social media? What did he use
He
to?
called me off of one of those like texting apps.
Do you know where he lives or anything about him?
No idea.
What does he look like?
He's got like hair to like his shoulders. He's shorter, skinny.
White, black, Hispanic, Asian?
Oh, Hispanic. Do we know why the car was pulled over? Like I just got it, so I know like there shouldn't be anything suspicious about the car. I hope.
Yeah, he was speeding. They did a traffic stop. He took off from the officers. They chased him for a while. Then he abandoned the car. A dog was called down to track him. They didn't find him, but they hit on the car, the trunk of the car. So, not sure. Are you familiar with his criminal history?
No.
Okay, he's got a pretty significant criminal history. He's also on parole for armed robbery.
Okay, that's good to know.
Yeah, really good to
Do
know.
we know if there's any damage to my car?
No. So does it seem reasonable just to borrow your car to somebody that you have no idea who it is?
I knew him like from parties. Like no, I didn't. He never like disrespected me or did anything to like make
Typical
me
for
not
Jasmine.
trust him.
Because fortunately he left his wallet in there, and that's how we were able to identify him. His first name's Roberto. Does that mean anything?
I've never heard anybody call him Roberto.
If it wasn't for his wallet being in there, you would get a very expensive ticket for owner's liability for fleeing an officer. Because if you lend your car to somebody in this situation, if we can't identify him, you would be liable for him fleeing from the officer. And actually, if he would have injured somebody, I mean, that'd be like a misdemeanor or felony for you then. So you need to know who you're lending your car to, and that's the whole point of the law is, I mean, you got to know who you're borrowing your car to.
Right.
She's been kind of sick since yesterday because I told her to wait to talk to you to find out if we should call the insurance because, last night she was pretty upset.
And he hasn't tried to get a hold of you since then? Nothing at all?
No, I tried. I just called the one time, but I haven't heard from him. I haven't seen him.
Okay. And what number did you call to get a hold?
Whatever
tried to.
that text now number was, but that just went straight to voicemail. I'm like, you know what?
So he's got an armed robbery conviction. Anything else that's significant? Other
There's
than-
drug stuff that would indicate, yeah, maybe he was dealing or selling or buying or whatnot.
Was there anything in the car?
No, that's my,
Thank God.
well,
No offense, but thank God.
yeah. But like I said, the dog hit on the trunk, so he may have just grabbed that after he parked the car and took off. If there was something there. Maybe that's why he left his wallet behind, because he was concerned about grabbing what was ever in the trunk and taking off with it.
It's okay, Jeff. Everybody's entitled to be So it wouldn't be considered stolen if he refused to,
Yep.
if you wouldn't have caught
If
him.
you give somebody permission even one time, at least in Dane County, even just one time to use your car, and a month later they come back and drive it and never give it back, it's a civil issue. It's not a criminal issue, so that's why you have to be. That's why I don't be loaning your car out to people, unless it's family or somebody you absolutely trust. Because yeah, $25,000, that's a lot.
That is a lot.
And this is
So I talked to the supervisor. I think we can release it under those circumstances, but like I said before, I mean, you got to be a lot more careful on who you're loaning your vehicle out to. 'Cause,
Are you gonna find him and get
well,
him?
eventually, absolutely. I mean,
Thank you.
He's got a warrant, so anywhere he goes and his POs, we'll be looking for him and stuff. And
After the interviews, police continued their investigation and months later located the suspect connected to the earlier incident involving the vehicle. According to the police report, the woman who had reported the car stolen was present at the scene when officers made contact. Investigators documented that she had a personal relationship with the suspect.
Berto, Police Department, exit the car. Sit back here. Sit back here, put your arms on your body back.
she didn't even know.
Cuffs.
You heard?
I got some right here.
You heard?
Okay.
She didn't know.
It's just a warrant.
None of
It's
them
just a
knew.
warrant.
None of them knew.
Okay.
I was just here visiting.
Okay.
She gotta go there.
Or anything. Well, he just has a warrant, so.
What's your first name? Jasmine? Okay.
They ain't know none of that. Hey, what's your shit so I can be better on the phone?
Yeah, just for the time being, man, we're gonna have a seat in this van here. All right.
Hey,
What's up, bro?
for real, she really didn't know.
No, she's not in trouble with us.
For real.
This is just you gotta.
This is me. I'm fine with taking accountability, but none of them knew, and I don't want none of them to get in trouble.
Okay. Yeah, we got nothing with them.
All right.
All right.
That's all I care about. You know what I'm saying? If you don't mind me asking, how'd you guys find her?
What's that?
How'd you guys find her?
I can't tell you that.
Why not? You already got me.
I can't tell you how I found
you
it.
already got me. I'm not going nowhere now. You know what I'm saying? Effort. You know what I'm saying? You guys put in the
We put in the work, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna find out eventually in my discovery. So whether you tell me or the paper tells me, I'm gonna find out. But
Maybe I'll tell you in a little bit.
hey, look, you did your job.
Appreciate it.
I feel no resentment towards you. You just
appreciate
doing your
it.
job at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? I knew this day was coming
What's
my
that?
way eventually. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I think she's got to go, so I think we should go
on the
elsewhere. Yeah. Just don't like go in the car. You can just talk right here.
It's here.
Yep. All right, Roberto. You lean on here. We're gonna get you in this car here. Watch your head there.
Good, Jasmine. I'm gonna back out right now.
Officers concluded their investigation after locating the suspect and documenting the events. According to the report, the case was forwarded for review related to the earlier pursuit.